Alright, it's been a while. We're back because no one's demanded it. We're going to keep doing videos. So today, slow cooker stuff, I'm doing, I gotta read it, pork chops and potatoes and mushroom sauce. It's exactly what you think it's going to be. I'm going to do this quick. We're going to start combining a 1/4 cup of chicken broth. I already put it in there because I was spilling it everywhere. Can of cream of mushroom soup. Going in. Make sure you get everything out of the can. The smart thing would have been to take the 1/4 cup of chicken broth and swish it around in here afterwards and get the rest out of it. But that's not exactly how I operate. Generally, I make the recipe and then realize halfway through that I've forgotten stuff, swear a lot, and make the best of it. So, alright. Cream of chicken soup is in. Mustard. 1/4 cup of Dijon. I use this thing because it gets it all out. Garlic. 1 clove minced. I'm not going to be bothered. Teaspoon of minced out of the jar. What else do we have? What else do we have? Seasonings. Seasonings is a 1/4 teaspoon of ground thyme. That's probably close enough.
Oh my god. Oh, you missed it.
What?
I'm sorry, I just tried to record it. There was a squirrel at the kitchen window.
Fascinating. A little bit of salt
It
for
was
seasoning.
fascinating.
Look, we're trying to cook here.
Well, he wanted to see what you were making.
A little bit of pepper. If you can get one of these things, these are awesome. It's like a little pepper detonator. That's it. You just mix all this up. I don't know if you want to come watch the exciting stirring process.
Try not to get it all over yourself.
That's not how I operate.
I know.
There you go.
Whew!
So that's it.
Man.
An onion, medium, sliced, cut in half. Throw it in there. Mix it in. 6 medium potatoes, sliced. Throw them in there. Shit.
You had to know.
Had to know.
Had to know.
Pro tip: make sure you use a big enough crock pot, which I never do. This is probably going to be for a 5-quart crock pot. I'm doing it in 2.5 because we're extreme here. We're operating well outside societal norms. So, all right, mushrooms. I don't know.
These weren't called for.
Yeah, they weren't in the recipe. The wife wanted mushrooms. So, how many mushrooms was that?
Like half of a container.
Half of all right, 4 ounces of mushrooms,
There you go.
sliced small. Then
You pray.
Jesus, the pork chops are never gonna fit, but we're gonna make them fit.
The pork chops aren't in there yet.
No, the pork chops aren't in there yet.
Oh, good lord.
The recipe.
It's okay. I went to church this morning. It should be fine.
The recipe called for 6 boneless pork chops. We only have 5. I have pre-cooked them in the interest of science. It's a good thing there's not 6 because that shit was not going to cook otherwise. All right.
Okay.
Good enough. These are going to go 3.5 to 4.5 hours on low. Stay where you're at. Here I come. We'll see you in about 4 hours. Alright, it's been whatever the amount of time is for whatever hours. Right.
You're useless.
Here, you can come look.
No.
But you kind of have to. Alright.
You sure you're not going to yell at me?
I'm not. Maybe you won't snap me with a wet towel. Here you go. Pork chop.
Yeah, pork chop.
There we go. Some potatoes. The potatoes look done. Ah, there we go. Get some onion. Some more potatoes. Get some for the mushroom people, I'm going to get mushrooms. Alright, there's a lot of sauce in there. I suppose I could have put it over the pork chop. I didn't. just because I'm getting huffed at. All right. We're going to try this pork chop out.
What?
That look done?
Yeah, it's a pork chop.
All right. All right. So we'll put some onion on.
What?
Nothing. It's hot. All right.
Who would have thought?
Shut up.
Wow. I just want you to know, you always complain about the noise I make when I chew, and that was disgusting.
Okay.
Yeah.
The pork chops are really good. There's a good taste from the Dijon mustard.
Give me some.
Potatoes are certainly done.
Neko, she wants a taste. Could you quit rubbing up on the utensils, please? Thank you. Give her to the dog.
Do you want to try some pork?
Yes, I do.
Here, I'll give you a non-fatty piece.
You're so good to me.
Oh yeah, better than you deserve.
Would you cut it out? Oh. Come here, bud. There you go. Good boy.
All right. So the verdict is, this is good. This will be meals, lunches for a goodly portion of the week. Fairly cheap if you can get the pork cheap. Usually we can find on sale at our local market, we can find these pork chops like this for about $1 a pound. Sometimes potatoes, if you get them at Aldi, you can get 10 pounds for $3. Onions are cheap, soup's cheap. You're probably looking at $1.50, $2 a plate for this. So there it is. Pork chops with potatoes and mushrooms and onions. Good times.